If you're streaming, do you want to do it?
Okay. Oh, hello there, fellows. Galdap is back again. The people nominating Galdap to speak. Well, in our last campaign, our travelers were surprised by having one of their people not replaced. Name was replaced. Hoot Helder now holds a new name, Ian Whitley. I don't think he has a specific set of skills. But he was able to get something out of Agatha in exchange. She told him where a book was. The location of a book. And then, of course, we all, you all, I suppose, talking to you, beat feet quickly out and headed toward the swamp. Things got a lot of suctioning sounds. Elephant, I believe, somewhere, making elephant suctioning sounds. And anyway, you came to an encampment of bullywugs. Bullywogs. Blah. And lots of slaves, masters, and some other things further on that apparently you haven't seen yet. And it seemed that they kind of liked that setup. Oh, that Zerevex went to the hut of importance. Looked important. And then everybody was set up for a covert operation. That never came because, Zerevex just went forward to try to talk about the statue. And then that handsome, raggedy fellow, that cold look in his eye, decided to follow in, along with Ludium, and Eliwick. And then they left the archers outside, because those archers are damn good shots, I tell you. Damn good shots. And that's where we are today.
Who moves to just have the old man do it every time?
I am so in for that.
You what?
He does such a good job.
I need to brush up on my Galdap, because he's creepy as hell too, and I don't put nearly enough creepy. It makes it so much more fun.
Yeah.
I mean, we can move to have Galdap do it every time. I'll make a motion.
Seconded.
I'll third it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Hi.
Everyone.
Okay, so I definitely need to be a better note taker. Although last time there wasn't a whole lot, so.
Unless we get a bard. If we get a bard, the bard has to do it in rhyme.
Oh god.
Oh, perfect.
Well, that means I'm never changing into a bard.
Yeah.
Let's just all be honest. Moroz is going to have to not be with us very shortly, and y'all have to get a bard.
Woo!
I will never make a bard. Ever.
But who's gonna be my partner in getting his ass kicked?
No. I think you just made it so no one will ever roll a bard in this party.
I don't know, I might.
See, if I was playing,
I
would
almost
roll a
chose
bard.
a card.
I would
I was
try
gonna
say-
to do a bard.
If I die, that was kind of my next goal was bard because I've never played one before.
I'm not even sure how you rhyme that. And then Luke Helder's name was changed to Liam Whitley by the evil Agatha. You gotta make your voice quaver like old E. Of
Sorry.
your. There we go.
This is like I can only hear syllables. I'm not quite sure what's happening. Okay,
Oh god.
so
No
now
RD.
that this is a thing, next person that dies, or first person to die, rerolls a bard.
No, I go down to 1 hit point so often. I don't want that to happen.
You and me both, man. It's gonna be one of us.
Yeah. Actually, you're probably right about that. All right.
All right, so now that we're here and you guys have recapped how you got here, what you gonna do?
Cure Zerevex.
That's a good start. Good start. Zerevex, what you doing?
Well, I had just entered the tent when we when we ended last week.
I kind of hear an echo on your mic. Alright, so you've entered the brightly colored tent. It's got a lot of color to it as compared to all the other huts, which are more like mud huts. When you enter, you see what looks like an altar made out of mud in the back, a spring in the center, and what looks to be tadpoles swimming in the spring.
I think I just kicked Damien out.
I think you did.
I was trying to mute him so we didn't get the echo going on, but I think I kicked him out of the call.
That's being a loving wife. For the greater
Well,
group.
technically it worked.
It's for the greater group. It's okay. I understand. So yeah, that's what you see. In the back, there's also a large bullywug with what looks like a hat of feathers, and there's some scales in there as well that look like they're from a snake. They're brightly colored yellows and blues. They're very out
I'm
of
sorry. When she kicked me, I couldn't hear anything.
Okay, I'll recap. In the back of the hut, there is a mud altar. Everything about it's made out of mud. In the center of the room, there's a spring with tadpoles swimming around in it. There's a large bullywug standing beside the altar with a brightly colored headpiece that has different colored feathers and also different colored scales in it. It's all yellow and blue, and it seems out of place in the swamp.
All right, I'm gonna.
Don't hear her. Ellie Rick?
What?
Well, it showed you as talking, but I didn't hear anything.
Could just be picking up background noise.
You know, I do have a screaming baby in the back.
I'm gonna say I didn't know you could hear me all the way down the street.
You know.
Fun times. Alright, so that's what's inside the hut.
And we're just guarding the
All right,
outside,
sorry,
right?
just waiting for Emily to put on some headphones.
Okay. So I went to go see where that meowing was coming from. Dally was facing the wall, just meowing.
I think if I am gonna Galdap, I gotta get some soundtrack of like some mystical in the background, because that's what he always does. It's like he's on like a windy mountaintop when he's capping the story. Add some flavor.
I would be okay with that.
You're just so inventive, sweetie.
No, I'm directly copying off of something that I listened to for years.
I know.
All right, she's got her headphones in, so now I won't have that huge echo going on. All right, so with what I saw there, I'm going to actually approach the bullywug in the back that looks very much like a shaman.
Mhm.
And does he notice me, or is he even paying attention to me?
His eyes are a glossy gray. You'd suspect he can't see you.
Oh. Okay, then I am going to call out over to him and say, "Greetings. I have a statue here that I think belongs to your people."
And what are you calling out in?
In bullywug.
Okay. So you call out to the bullywug, and he responds, "Human, but you speak bullywug?" And he turns and looks in your direction, or faces your direction, and he says, "But statue, what do you bring?"
I walk towards him and I actually hand it over to him. directly to, like, put it into his hand.
Okay. His hands are down by his sides. I assume you're forcing it into his hands?
Oh.
Yes?
Well, yeah.
The bullywug lets out a horrible scream. Ah! It has no idea what you're doing. He does not make any move to grab it. Are you gonna say anything to him as you're trying to hand off the statue, or?
Yeah, here, hold out your hand. I want to give you the statue so you can see what it is.
No, place it on the altar, is what he says. He very obviously does not want to hold this or have it forced on him.
Okay. Then I'm going to place it in the center of the altar.
Okay. As you place it on the altar, it kind of starts down a little bit into the mud. There's no light show that happens. Nothing magical goes on. It just sinks down a little bit further in the mud under its own weight. The large bullywug, or the shaman bullywug, walks up to it, puts his hand on top of it, and says, you found yourself a curse, didn't you? And continues putting his hand over it. He runs his hand over the back, and you see what looks like a greenish flicker just where his hands were touching the back.
What is it that you're doing? And yes, I was cursed by this object, so I figured I'd return it to your people.
Every curse is a gift, but you do not see, or if you do not understand what I am doing, then perhaps this is more of a gift than it is a curse. And he continues to touch it. What you gonna do?
I'm kind of confused at what he's doing.
Okay. Are you gonna do any checks or any insight,
would I have any
perception?
Yeah, would I have any idea of, like, basic rituals because I'm a paladin? You know, maybe it's
You're a bullywug paladin, you should totally know something.
You have not been a bullywug paladin for long enough to know what's going on here. This is very different from your human rituals that you've seen.
So real quick,
not too sure.
you said the shaman said that it seems that he doesn't understand what he's doing, so it seems that this is more of a gift than a curse. Did you say that it's more of a curse than a gift?
Nope, it's more of a gift than a curse.
Okay.
Yep. I even had to write it out that way, so I say it the right way. Yeah.
I wanna question him more about what he means as it being a gift.
Okay. Also, everyone outside the tent, you would have heard the scream of the bullywug when Zerevex tried to force the statue into his hand. So when you're asking him about how is this a gift, what are you saying?
What do you mean that this is a gift? This is... I don't like having to be transformed into a bullywug. No offense to your race or anything, but that is not what I want.
He straightens up a little bit. You would know now that the bullywugs are very proud of being bullywugs. And he says, you don't have to choose. You don't have to transform. You can be one, or you can be the other. There's obviously one choice. And he says the one choice as if he looks down on the other.
I don't see how you mean that it's my choice whether I was transforming or not. It just, I didn't have a choice at the time.
It's not your choice, it's Wystreet's choice. But there is a choice.
I'm sorry, I believe in another god. I don't believe that as my patron god.
As you say that, the statue crackles. There's a bright crackling around it. There's a sound of crackling to it. suddenly you get a feeling that things are not as they should be inside that tent.
Do we get any of this crackling?
You would not feel the crackling or hear the crackling, but you would feel outside that something inside the tent has changed. The air feels unnatural.
Okay, I'm going to. Is there a sheet or a door or anything like? Is the entrance open? Is it blocked? What's up?
There's a flap that you can go through.
Okay, I'm gonna.
You just push out of the way pretty easily.
Yeah, I'm gonna at least open that and see if I can figure out what's been going. Obviously, we haven't heard.
I'm gonna peek in from the side too.
What?
Said I'm gonna peek in from the side too, as
Just
Moroz
through the flap?
just through the little flap. I'm just gonna kind of peek around the edge as Moroz is lifting the flap
Okay.
from the other side.
So, are any of the other bullywugs in the camp reacting at all, or are they just continuing about?
They're just continuing about.
Can I roll perception to see what's going on? See if I can figure out what's going on.
Sure.
Wow.
Hey, that's a good start. You see what looks like a irked bullywug in the back. The statue is making some noise, and you can only see the back of Zerevex, but you can sense that things have gone awry in this conversation.
In a friendly type of voice, I try to say, Zerevex, is everything okay?
Not likely.
What did you do? What did you do?
Told him I don't believe in that god, and that I follow another patron god.
Religions.
Maybe you should back away slowly. Bowing.
Eliwick, is that what you're saying to them?
Yeah. Since I just heard what Moroz just said.
Okay.
Since I just heard what they were saying.
The shaman grabs the statue, or really tightens his grip on it. The crackling gets louder. And then without the shaman moving, you hear a voice say, "Not your choice, not your choice."
Oh. I'm going to go ahead and make sure that no part of me is in that hut.
So how loud was that last bit?
It's loud. Everyone can hear it.
Guys,
Even
maybe
if
we should
we're
get out of the encampment.
by
One
the wall?
bullywug is bad enough. Or, I mean, one bullywug is trying enough, but I don't think we all need to be bullywug.
Yeah, everyone can hear it. If you're anywhere near the bullywug encampment, you can hear that voice.
So you're
Yeah,
saying
might be
it doesn't
time to
have buttons, right?
Our patented strategy of running away like scared little...
Maybe you should thank him for the information.
Yeah, you can thank him. I'm out. See ya. Take off, run. I don't want to be slimy.
See that dude across the screen.
Cha!
What just happened?
Well, I think Zerevex pissed off a god, and I don't want to be a bullywug, so I'm out. Yeah.
I'm gonna wait for Zerevex before I start running.
I'm waiting for Zerevex to get over.
Okay, so while you're still in the tent, Zerevex, you hear the same voice go, "Let's do a quest. And let's see how it ends. And then we'll see where you end. What do you become? It matters not." And it's in like that playful tone. And
What
everybody
type of
can hear it.
quest?
You hear the same voice say, a fun one for me, a fun one for you. And then, Zerevex, I need you to roll a d6. Perfect. There's some hags to the north. They're just as pretty as you are. Bring me their head, and then you're free.
Hey, killing stuff.
But before you leave, take part of me. And beside the frog statue on the altar is a jug of water.
Okay, I walk over and pick up the jar of water.
Okay. You have picked up the jug of water.
Okay.
Are you going to inspect the jug of water?
Leading the witness.
Do I see anything inside of the in it?
You do.
Like tadpoles?
No, there's no tadpoles. But
Okay.
do you see a swirling water. It seems to be moving with its own current.
I'm going to ask the shaman, what type of water is this?
The shaman says, "Oh, not just water, but water friends. Call upon that water when you're in need." And that's all he says.
All right, thank you.
It's going to be the South Park Sea episode all over again.
No.
It's cool. I have destroy water prepared, so we're good.
Who has
There's a
destroy
guy
water
here.
prepared?
Is that a real spell?
Yeah,
It is.
Why do you
Yeah.
have that prepared?
Why?
because it's important to destroy water.
Are we gonna hit water golems like at
Because
this
one
level
of
or
our-
something?
One of our people was dying if he didn't have water around, so I figured it was
Oh,
important.
That makes sense, actually.
Oh, either create or. Okay.
Yeah.
Very
very
important.
nice.
Important. Bullywug.
Yes.
Okay, so what you gonna do?
I thought I did at one point.
You can just whisper your response back to me.
Yeah. Give me a second to look.
Okay, so what's everybody else doing?
I'm hanging outside the walls, looking at the tent. Getting ready to dodge or whatever.
I would like to ask him, so what brings you back so quick?
Well, like I said, Zerevex pissed off their shaman and then pissed off their god, and their god spoke to him. I didn't want to turn into a bullywug.
So that's what that was.
Yes. I guess the shaman thought that he would be happy to have this gift curse, but he decided that he wasn't happy because he didn't believe in their god and he believed in a different god, freaking religion, and decided to, yeah. And then the shaman touched the statue and spoke out in the god's, what I'm assuming is probably God's voice. So I was like, see ya.
Well then.
So you just abandoned him? Or
Yes.
are they
Yes, I did.
coming?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
They could be coming. They could be hopping. I don't want to hop.
Alright, well, with the jug, I guess I'm going to leave the hut and I guess head back towards everyone at the entrance.
All right.
Quick, let's go.
Liam,
What's up?
as you're heading back, you hear somebody whisper, "Used to have a name, used to have a name, doesn't have a name," and it sounds a little bit more maniacal. It's the same voice that was speaking to everyone before, but this one you can only you can hear.
I'm going to shout, "Who's there?" and turn around. Everything going?
There's no bullywugs or anything close to you.
What was that? He's right near us, right?
Yeah, I think he's keeping pace with you.
What was that, Liam? What'd you
I
see?
thought I heard a voice.
What was it saying?
It was nothing, I guess.
Oh. Well, that's creepy.
As the three, Liam, Eliwick, and Zerevex start to leave, you hear laughter echoing around you.
Yeah, definitely creepy.
So, what are you guys doing?
Are we all back at the gate yet?
I don't know. No one's moving their peoples
Well, I wasn't sure how fast we were allowed to be moving.
at your walking speed.
Well, that's pretty slow. So,
At your crawling
In that case.
speed.
Oh,
Perfect.
Okay,
Zerevex,
so what
what's in
happened
the-
after that? And I look over the other people, not Zerevex, to see if they're green or lumpy.
Zerevex, what's in
I
your
see him
bottle?
carrying. I think they're refreshments, right? They send us refreshments to drink.
Refreshments?
No, this is
I'm
an offering from the god for me to deal with.
not touching that
I
water.
think.
I will create my own water, if you know what I mean, before I drink that water.
Well, I was given a task by the god.
That's for you, Artie.
Tasked by the god in order to cure this this curse. I have to go and kill some hags to the north of here.
Do you have to kill them, or can other people partake in the killing thereof?
I just have to return their heads, I believe.
Yay!
Why do they have heads?
I only have an orc head. Come on.
Then let us rid
What's
you
the
of this
water
curse.
Yeah, let's go
I'm
stab
not quite
stuff.
sure what the water's for. It's just, I'm guessing it's some type of magical water based on the fact that the god gave it to me.
Did
I
he
would like-
say anything with it? Did he give any instructions or anything?
No real instructions, just told me to bring it with me. So,
Can I look at the water and do an arcana check on it to see if I know what it is?
Sure. Ooh, you know this is definitely a magical creation. You're not quite sure of what's inside.
Well, I could have figured that just by turning on my eyes.
Wow, that's amazing. It's magical. You don't know what's inside. Maybe you should stick a finger in it.
At least you know
that
it's
sounds like
not
a
bread.
terrible idea.
I would caution against that.
So,
Yes, it could have
why did they-
bullywug, quote unquote.
Cooties.
so why did the
Type of
bullywug
tadpole.
want hag heads?
I'm not sure. I think it's just some way of the god getting back at me for saying I don't really follow him.
Who cares? We get to kill shit and we get to save one of our people. Sounds like a good day to me.
I don't know if we can trust these people.
Well, they haven't actually caused us any extra harm.
I say that for now we cure Zerevex of this curse, and then free the slaves in here.
Cure Zerevex of the curse. And...
why do we really need to free the slaves? I mean, they seem to be doing their own thing.
I nod and
These frogs are an unnatural evil.
Or are they unnatural?
Slavery is by itself not a natural form. And you'd heard that giant, ungodly voice that came out of nowhere that everybody could hear, no matter where you were. There's
What?
something not right about this place.
what was the ground that just moved there?
Yeah, what was the dirt queen?
There's something not right about this place.
I was hoping no one would notice. I apparently did not put that on the map on the screen. That was always supposed to be like that.
Oh.
Next time I won't be sneaky and start moving Earth around. Scratch that one off.
Okay, so we're gonna go get these hags. Do you know where they are?
Waffle.
To the
North.
north.
That's all I got.
We have a cardinal direction.
Maybe
Guess
there's a
let's go there.
signpost somewhere.
Were we not going to take back our information about the book first, or are we going to finish out Zerevex curse first?
You guys can go back if you want. I gotta go north.
I'll
I
go
think
with
a
you.
3-day. I think a 3-day trek back to Van Dalen would take too much time at this juncture.
Okay.
That, don't think you're going to have the best of luck against a hag by yourself.
Hags.
What's
I
it
mean, maybe if they were witches or then maybe have issues, but when would that ever happen?
Dude, would I know, based on the description of these, what potentially these were? Like history or something like that?
Why is there so much laughter?
Because we're all inching up.
Should someone call back to William and see if he's
Information
coming?
hags.
You would know quite a bit. They're master manipulators. You can't really trust that. Is why you can throw one.
But how about their strength in combat and anything like that?
You
Brittle
would
bones, a lack of calcium. I mean,
You would
Poor
know
eyesight.
that hags are not something you want to fight, and that they fight dirty.
because they are dirty. They're old hags.
We have water to clean them with. We're good.
Could be young hags. Who knows? Hags come in all shapes and sizes.
Wrinkly.
Gotta
So it
start
looks like we
somewhere.
hit the edge of the world, guys. We need to.
We've inched slowly to the edge of the world, which much the same stealth of a GM trying to move.
Waffle, you would know.
Okay.
Doodle-doo-doodle-doo-doo-doo.
Look, you made it to the world map.
Yay!
Hey,
Hold on while I reveal some areas for you.
Zerevex, you fell really far behind. Oh, there you go.
I wonder if there are bullywugs there.
Probably not.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Somebody just flew off the earth.
Okay, William's going to Neverwinter.
It's so easy to travel. So easy.
I don't know why we've been taking carts the entire time. You just click a drag.
So much
Like a
easier that
dragon.
way.
I'm just clicking
All right.
dragon.
They may have a
Ah.
teleportation spell.
Ah.
I do.
All right, so I guess we're heading north.
Yep. What are your marching order?
Same as always.
Where's my dice?
Yeah, what are normal orders?
I'm
You're
going
in
to go
front. I'm
first.
like second, I think.
Stabbing
All right.
people in the front, archers in the back.
Should probably put one stabby person in the back just in
Yeah.
case somebody ambushes us.
You put one of the beefy stabbers in the back.
Zerevex, do you want to take it back or should I?
No, I'm taking lead.
Okay.
My quest, I guess.
Who's gonna take the BS roll? The beefy stabber.
I'll take the backstabber.
Beefy stabber.
Except it's more like a back bludgeon.
Don't bludgeon our archers. They're the only people that do damage.
You didn't need archers, right?
Hey. I'm important. I take at least one hit before I go down. Sometimes two.
No, we take two. We take one to get down to one, and then we take a second one.
We're very important.
Yes.
That's second hit, man. That's second hit. Okay. So you guys are walking in an order that is what now? Because bludgeoning archers was brought up.
Okay, so I think Zerevex said he wanted to be first because it's his quest, so I'll be second.
I'll bring up the rear since we should probably have some sort of melee person in the back.
All right, so Liam's in the
And
back.
I'll be just before the rear.
I'll be third.
I'll be fourth.
I'll be after that.
So, And Falafel, did you say you were going to be behind the archers?
Yeah, I outrange them.
Wasn't Falafel 4th or 5th?
So I think that's it. Zerevex, Moroz, Eliwick, Ariel. Oh, I should have differentiated. Then Lark, Falafel, Liam. Is that right?
Liam. Yep.
All right.
All right. So you guys are just walking. You guys talking while you're walking, thinking while you're walking. Oh no, where'd my 1d20 go?
I will talk to Falafel about all the joys of Palor.
Are we still in squishy plant?
Yep.
So you can just assume, unless I say otherwise, that as we travel, I'm always scanning bushes, tops. That's the fighter in me. I'm always trying.
I'm looking for creatures.
I'm listening to godly speech.
Ugh, 700.
No one said anything about that.
Yeah, they did.
Liam said he was preaching Palor's light to William.
Oh, I meant the be right back from Liam.
Can I use perception to see if there's anything around that I can chat with?
Sure.
Ouch. Man, my rolls suck today.
On the 1H.
No?
You find nothing around you. In fact, creatures seem to scurry away from you.
Swamps are creepy.
Alright, welcome back. Well, what you doing? So you're listening to the wise words of Palor from Liam. What you guys talking about?
I guess we're trading notes. I'm telling him about stuff involving the Fae.
And he's telling you about...
And he's telling you you're an ugly abomination in the eyes of his god.
No, just the light of Palor. Palor accepts all. Except for slavers.
Even trans
I'm
racers?
wishing I was further up the line.
Alright,
I slow down a little bit to listen.
I'm wondering
I
what...
kind of let Lark pass me.
I'm wondering what bathroom Palor tells their...
Ooh, maybe I should guess that based on...
We have a better religion check. Hang on.
Hey, I have a bad religion shirt.
Oh.
Woo, I out-religion godly guy.
Neither of you really know, but you would take a guess. What's your
Essentially, you're
guess?
having a Facebook squabble.
I would
Yeah.
assume that he would be okay with using the bullywug bathroom. Or the human bathroom.
Lawful, what would you guess?
Wow, Palor sounds very
I think
progressive.
it would depend on what form you're in.
Like, okay. As you guys are going, nothing's really happening. You soon find yourself in a extraordinarily swampy area that feels like the air feels like it's crackling with magic. You see huts that are basically made of twig and mud coming out of the ground. It's quiet. There's not much life around you.
Crackling felt and sensed bullywug.
No, this is a magical. The air feels saturated with magic, not with anger or anything else. It's just magic.
These are no ordinary
Are
hags.
Are hags normally magical?
Yes,
they're more than
I
hags,
said
then
that
yes.
Earlier.
Yeah, listen to Falafel. He knows about hags, which sounds horrible, but it's true.
They're magical. They live in swampy areas, and if we're not careful, they will trick us.
Is that what you were saying to yourself while all of us were inching around the encampment towards the north?
I tried to tell you before you walked away, thinking about beating up old women.
I just want to kill stuff. I don't care what they are, obviously. I've already dispatched some children. Well, I tried to, but you guys had to kill them. Good job, guys. I am kind of left.
All right, so with reaching that area, are we able to see any signs of life around there as well, or no?
Not directly. You see gas bubbles coming out of the swamp. You don't really see anything life in the swamp, but you can see some smoke coming out of some of the huts.
Is this the same swamp, or is this a different swamp we walked into?
Oops, didn't mean to click
Like,
that.
does it look the same, or does it look like we've entered a different area of the swamp?
It looks like you've entered a more dead area. This is the older part of the swamp. It feels like this part doesn't get much sunlight or growth. You probably hit the center area of the swamp.
So still a lot of coverage and everything?
Do you mean by trees or?
Just, yeah, foliage.
Yeah, foliage is, there's a lot of cover of it, but there's a lot of just wet. Zerevex, did you need to hit perception?
No,
Okay.
no, that was an accident.
Okay.
So, given the fact that our vision seems a little bit lower, I'm still scanning bushes and everything, but I'm also really straining my ears to try to listen for any.
Okay.
What time of day is it?
So
At this point in time, it's starting to become dusk. You haven't walked that far. It's the same day.
What
Well,
was
some
that
of-
issue where it was getting darker?
Oh, it was getting darker. It's night. You've walked here in night. There are will-o-wisps that are popping up around you. Mariel, you would recognize them. So you see these light sources that are popping up around you.
Are they fireflies? Do you want to
No.
let me know what they are?
Yeah, do you have the monster manual yet?
Nope.
nope.
Okay.
Okay, so
Will-o-the-wisps? Haven't
character.
you seen?
will-o-the-wisps are little points of light, and if you recognize them, you would also recognize them. Try to lead you off into where you want to be,
Yep. But
either
the
for
only
malicious
person,
or other reasons.
Yep, but the only
Are
person.
they?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm the only one that recognizes what they are?
Would be you. It would be Falafel, and then also Eliwick.
As I see these these lights, I start to go off. Like, I naturally start to follow them to see if I can figure out what is the light source, because that's probably what I would do.
Moroz, where are you going?
There's a light over there. Figure out what it is.
It's leading you astray.
Yeah, stay here. You don't want to follow those.
So you just want to let that light out there just, do whatever the heck it wants. You don't want to figure out what's the cause of the light.
Yeah.
It kind of
No.
dances in front of you, slowing down and stopping as you slow down and stop.
The lights are, you should think of the lights as a trap. They're leading you to some place or something that you don't want to go to.
How do I distinguish those exact type of lights versus other light sources? Educate me. What do I look out for to make sure it's not something we need to actually follow up on?
Well, those are will-o-the-wisps. And when you see things that look like that, you should not follow them.
Well said.
So as everyone's having this conversation, 4 will-o-wisps surround Liam. And Liam, what you hear is Liam, 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 over and over and over again, as if it's 100 voices speaking to you at the same time, all of them saying the name Liam.
Do we hear that as well, or just Liam?
Just Liam. You guys would see that he's surrounded. If you're looking in.
Are they?
Huh?
What color are they?
Some of them are white, some of them are yellow.
Okay.
Can I swat at them and tell them to go away
Sure.
angrily?
So you're doing that?
Yeah.
So they kind of duck around you and they continue following you, saying Liam, 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 over and over and over again.
For you guys that know about these things, is there any way to get rid of them?
And do they ever shut up?
What do you mean shut up? They haven't
What do
said
you
a
mean?
thing.
They
Yeah,
just
they're
keep
just
saying
saying-
my name. Can't you hear that?
They don't. They don't
No.
usually talk.
Well, you do have a pretty big magical spell over you, so maybe they're drawn to you.
Or maybe they think you're holding some type of LUT.
Which magical spell do I have over me?
I don't have
Seems
a
not the
magic-
frog.
Oh, sorry, I was mixing him up with Zerevex. Sorry. Never mind. Ignore me. I didn't say that.
Is Zerevex a bullywug right now?
No.
What are they saying?
I told you, they're just repeating my name over and over and over and over again. It's driving me mad.
How do they know your name?
Maybe you should ask them what they want.
Fine. What do you want?
Are you asking the will-o-wisps that?
Yeah.
They don't directly respond, but you hear one voice, as if they're all speaking at the same time, saying, "We very creepily that," and then they all kind of back away from you.
All right, this place is giving me the creeps. We do have light on, right? Good.
You haven't cast light.
I
Nobody
casted on Moroz like earlier today.
Yeah, it only lasts for an hour.
Yeah, it's only
Yeah.
I haven't been keeping it up.
Are you?
I figured I was.
I will refrain
We're
from
in a
making these extra.
dark area of the swamp.
I'm sorry, Nicole. I can't not make that joke.
Giggles.
So you have light on the sword? Yeah?
I didn't get that.
So are you casting light again on something, or are you just saying, I've had it on the sword the whole time?
I was thinking I would just keep casting it on Moroz's sword whenever, because he's near the front.
Okay. Cool. So as the will-o-wisps are parting from our Liam, you see more lights appear in the darkness. They're further away. They're bouncing as if they're on a lantern.
For you guys that know about these will-o-wisps, could it be the hags controlling these?
Good what?
Could it be the hags controlling these?
Would we know the answer to that?
It could be the hags.
For those of you that are of the know will-o-wisps, will-o-wisps will sometimes form a symbiotic relationship with their swamp neighbors, hags included.
So you can liken them to lichen?
Yeah.
Ha.
Ooh.
So this is all going on, and all of a sudden you kind of see a boat come around the corner. There's a figure sitting on the boat. Looks like they're just kind of rowing through.
What kind of figure? Is it identifiable?
Looks humanoid from where you're at, but you can roll me a perception for more.
Okay.
Can I roll too? Does my vision give me any more for it being night vision?
How far away is this thing?
Yeah.
It's about 60 feet away from you.
I got nothing.
Okay, I'm gonna roll perception too.
For those of you, are you rolling perception? Yep.
I still can't see it.
You were so ready for it. Frost, you don't see it at all. Falafel, Zerevex, and Eliwick, you see what just appears to be a blob on a boat. Muriel, you see a humanoid figure on a boat.
A blob?
Blob.
Kind of looks
Undistinguishable shape.
looks like it might be human.
Undistinguishable?
The figure on the boat.
A boat.
The boat
I'm with you,
everyone
Moroz.
else besides you can see.
I have a
There's a
faint
boat
sense
coming
of
this way.
red filling my nose. I don't see a boat.
Well, everyone else can see it.
I can't. It's outside my vision range right now.
Oh.
I would like to cast Detect Magic and then look in the direction of the boat.
Okay.
Do I see anything?
You do. You see magic surrounding not only the figure on the boat, so you see a glow of the figure, and you see a glow of the boat.
Whatever it is, it's magical, guys. The figure and the boat.
Should we hide?
That I don't know.
Would
I
it be
don't
one
like
of the hags?
Well, Mariella did say it looked humanoid.
Yeah, it looks like a human.
Do hags take boats?
Do hags have boats?
Hags can have boats. You can have sea hags, or swamp hags, or there's a lot of different hags.
Or mildly river hags?
Or if they were old elves, they could be Agathas.
Ugh.
Hagashi?
I feel like I'm documenting grounds for divorce.
Is the hag on the boat coming towards us?
We don't know it's a hag yet.
Well, whatever it is, on the boat, is it coming towards us?
It hasn't turned the corner towards you yet.
But if it followed I'm guessing that there's a river or something that it's on, would that bring it towards us?
Yep, it would bring it towards you.
Have a lot of sticks in it.
You have 2 gold.
What?
I
You have
like,
your 2 gold.
I like it a lot. Eliwick did too. I vote for hiding until we know more.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you
Sure.
hear the boat call, "Oh, it's okay, little dears. I'll be just there. 1 minute, 1 minute. Don't worry. Don't be afraid."
Oh, it's totally a hag.
Oh, fuck.
It's totally the hags.
Yeah, I think we should run.
Run! We need their head. We've
We
got
do have
archers.
to kill them.
Yeah, but
Actually,
if we go up to them and be like, hey, we need your head, that's
Lark,
not going to
Are you
go
good
over
at
so
climbing?
well.
I don't know. I've never tried.
Well, we know Eliwick isn't.
I'm great at climbing.
Because I'm thinking we should maybe have some other vantage point.
I'm great at climbing.
Good at
Is
falling
there a
too.
tree around I can climb?
You could try. You
I
have
mean,
to
I'm
make
not
a
telling
game.
you you need to. I don't know your acrobatics. If you feel like that would be the worst choice in the world, then don't do it. I'm just thinking we need other vantage points.
Well, it has to be a safe, soft landing anyway if I do fall.
Yep.
We're in a swamp.
Well, it doesn't
Can I
have
try and
to
climb a tree? I can hope for a soft landing.
And you also are the sneakiest, kind of what asking you.
Okay, I'm gonna try and climb the tree nearby.
Okay, go for it. I don't have enough space on my desk. You fail. You cannot climb the tree. In fact, you find yourself slushing through the swamp, and all of a sudden you feel as if the ground goes completely out from beneath you, and you feel sucked down. What is it?
Help!
Okay, I'm going over to try to drag her out of it.
So you see Lark suddenly start to disappear. You have to move fast to save her.
I go to grab her.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to grab her.
Can
Go
I cast
ahead.
guidance?
Yeah, you can have this guy. Who?
Whoa.
I'm going to try to do something acrobatic to.
All right. Can you describe your acrobatics to me?
Yes.
What you're
So
doing?
I'm going to run to the tree that she was going to go on, wrap my arm around the tree, whip my arm down, and then try to up.
Okay, go for it.
Boom!
Boom!
Oh wow! Hopefully save that one. You get her.
Moroz stole my good rolls.
I can't do these in.
Does he flip her up into the tree with that?
Yeah. She
Yeah.
punches off of you. Quick, Lark, roll me an acrobatics to see if you can land on the tree. Oh.
Does she get advantage?
Uh.
I mean, there was an amazing bit of acrobatics that got
There
her
was.
up there.
Yeah.
Actually,
but
it would be
here's the
more
deal.
me than
Just
her that
because-
would be doing it. So yeah.
Yeah. That's it. Just because Moroz was doing awesome acrobatics and got her up there doesn't mean she knew what to do when she got there.
Just back into the puddle.
You
She's
fall
back
again,
sinking.
but this time you're not sucked under.
So is he up in the tree?
I
No.
ran to the tree, like put my arm around it, and tried to fling you up into it. I didn't actually climb the tree.
No, so he would, at this point in time, probably release from the tree and just be kind of standing there.
Yeah, as I see her fall again, I just like try to come around and steady her to make sure she's not going to slip back into the swamp. So I'm not trying to do anything heroic. I'm just trying to neutralize things.
You're chucking half.
Well, I'm not climbing anymore.
Yeah, no, you're done. Let's not do that.
So where's that boat?
Does somebody else want to climb?
I can climb a tree.
You're all trying to climb trees.
No. I know better than you when you do their lots of acrobatics.
That's
How
no-
close has the boat gotten?
She's gotten pretty damn close. In fact, if you wanted to, you could get onto the boat with her now.
I mean, at this point, it's kind
a
of
perception check at this point then to see, is this a hag?
Sure. Maybe. You don't know.
could
Also
be bread.
Brad's-
Or not hag?
Does he notice?
Can
Does he notice
I
it's
roll-
a humanoid?
You think maybe this could be an old lady? Maybe it could be a hag? Maybe it could be a kelpie. You just don't know anymore.
I'm going
Can I
to
roll-
assume hag based on all the magic that I saw.
That's a question.
Can I roll for perception again now that it's closer?
Sure.
Okay.
You aren't convinced that this is a hag. It could be humanoid. And she starts speaking to you. Oh, dears, it's fine. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Just, oh, wait a minute.
What?
Bear with me. I lost something. It was on my desk. Oh, don't worry. It's just Auntie Zilla Dricklegums. You can come join me. It's fine. It's fine. And she pats her boat seat.
I want to put a hole in the boat. Can I shoot it with my arrow?
Sure.
Jeez.
So what kind of AC does a boat have?
So here's the deal. You think that should have hit the boat, but it goes straight through.
Straight through the boat?
Yep.
Do I see this? Is one-
Yep, anybody around would see it.
Can
Can
I?
then
Well, that was weird.
To, on specifically whether I think it's ethereal.
Wait, is
Me too. That's what I was gonna do.
that Lark or Muriel that shot?
That was Lark.
It's Lark.
Okay, sorry, I was typing stuff.
Did that go straight through?
My Arcana check?
Oh, sorry. Your Arcana check is, yes, this is undoubtedly ethereal.
Someone go find my bolt?
What are you? Identify yourself.
Or what you assume to be, is she says, oh, it's just an old lady living in the swamp. Just an old lady.
You are not just an old lady.
And she looks at you and goes, I'm as old as I think I am, sir. And her voice completely changes.
How close is she to the shore?
She is now at the shore. And she reaches out. Who is closest to the boat? Who's closest to the shore?
I'm not sure. I can't.
I guess
I don't know.
that would probably be me, I guess.
She reaches out to touch you, and as she does so, she pulls back and goes, oh, you angered White Streak. He's a favorite around here.
And I'm going to try to sidle off to Liam and say, hey, this doesn't appear to be an ordinary person. Is there anything that you can do to my swords to make me hurt things that aren't holy?
I am afraid not. The best I can do is if whatever this is goes invisible, I may be able to illuminate it for you.
Liam.
Oh, Liam. William and
He's
Liam.
the paladin.
Why are your names so similar?
I did not pick your name, and I random Liam's.
Huh?
I could. Well, it was gonna be. It almost was telling me something. Oh, go ahead. You can answer, Lee. I was
gonna say, I don't have any spells prepared that can do that at the moment. Although, if things get dicey, I can always bless our party with the light of Palor.
We may need that.
Okay.
How close is she to me?
She is inches away. She reached out for you. She would have been able to touch you.
I'm gonna attack her.
Oh, I'm not prepared for this.
Oh, great. Tell you what, while you prepare, I'm gonna go ahead and take a bio real quick. I think we all probably need to, because before we bio ourselves. Counter.
Break.
Wait, the arrow went right through it, and we're just gonna attack something that might not be actually there?
Maybe we should try to talk to her first.
It's the best way to find out.
Not if you fall into the water and drown.
I need her head. It's either I'm
You
gonna
don't
get
even
it
know
or I'm
that.
I was
Splash
told by
her
the
with the
god that I
water.
need her head.
That you need her head? I thought you just need a. What?
Suddenly it just got really quiet.
We could ask her about the spell, see if she can help, since she obviously knows the god.
I think we should talk to her.
I think that someone already declared their attack, and God is now preparing.
I am searching for something now.
Trying to decide what we're doing.
I feel like I need music playing. Like,
Do 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 do. That's all I got.
oh, I thought you should keep going. Okay, that'll do.
Be right back. One moment.
Sure.
Baskets? So are we supposed to see a lot more on the map than we're seeing?
Nope.
Okay.
You will be on a different map soon.
Oh, goodness. Please stop attacking things.
Okay, now I need all the characters. How's the baby doing? I haven't heard her for a while.
She shut herself up. I hope she's alive.
It's probably not dead.
She's probably not dead.
I feel super uncomfortable with that.
I know, GM. Roll some dice. See what happens.
You don't want that to happen. Alright, who was in the tree?
Nobody was in the tree.
Nobody's in a tree.
Or by the tree? Sorry.
Zach,
I guess I'm
or
by it.
Lark and I are.
Moroz and Lark.
Mariel, where were you at?
I think I was kind of standing. I'm kind of confused at the setup, but definitely once we saw the person, I was not right near the shore, so I'd be closer to the tree if the tree's farther away.
Okay. Liam, where were you at?
He's grabbing some snacks right now.
Anyway.
I'm back.
What you doing? Hey, can you refill my water? It's some water in it, but I'm sweating a little. some walking.
Sorry, I was using the restroom.
That is not what Nicole said you were doing.
Oh, well, I was doing that and grabbing chips.
Hope you wash
That
your
was what she
hands.
said you were doing.
Not what he.
Both of them were involved, but I figured the chips would. I grabbed her chips.
Hopefully at
I
separate
grabbed
times.
myself chips.
Okay.
The bathroom and the other things are not quite right next to each other, so. Sorry, what was I supposed to? Was I supposed to be doing something?
Sure.
I'll take that as a no.
Are you gonna flip us to a new map?
You're on your way.
Oh god.
Ooh.
Alright, this is as good as it gets when it's together.
I like that second decorational tree on the left.
It's gonna be better.
Pretty.
Hey, it's atmosphere.
We should have climbed that tree instead.
Maybe it's an ent.
I like how like we're all just like a sliver from level 3.
Liver indeed. Oh, you know what I didn't search for?
What is level 3?
Well, look
900.
at everybody's experience
900.
points.
Yeah, you guys are all very close.
Woohoo!
Hey, maybe if we don't die from this, we'll be level 3.
Maybe somebody else is going to be joining the one hit point club. Woo!
Oh, good, we have fire.
I think those are.
No, those are.
Oh,
crap, they got bigger.
wisps.
What?
They were-
Those are angry will-o-wisps.
They're moving like patches of land.
Well, I guess that answers that question.
I hate those things. Keep talking to me.
Okay.
Can I roll for perception to see why? To infer whether or not the boat is like an illusion, like
Sure.
not actually there.
Mhm.
Because the arrow did go just like right through it, like didn't affect the boat or anything, right?
Correct. It just went straight through.
Jeez, my rolls suck tonight. Keep me in the back, people.
I used up my one good roll. So.
Okay. You don't know. You can't get a good enough look at it to tell if it really exists or not. You can always move forward and try to touch it.
Oh.
What's the worst that could happen?
Touch
I'm
it.
just gonna yell at Zerevex to not touch it.
Touch it.
It looks like she's slapping him with cattle.
Well then.
Zerevex, I wouldn't go near her.
Did he get surprised on her for just suddenly attacking her?
Sure.
I mean, so he definitely surprised the DM.
Oh yeah, you can have surprise on it.
Is that
So
giant
you're-
thing 1
nope.
or is that 2?
You can't roll to hit until we all roll initiative.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
No,
He was surprised
Well-
round.
I would
We're
get
gonna die.
automatic first attack.
We're going to die.
It didn't hit.
26 didn't hit.
Should we try to
With a
talk to
natural
her
crit?
first? I feel like we should
Okay.
try to talk to her.
She's. Ask her for her head. Hey, Hag, can you give me head?
Nice.
Your head? Sorry.
I guess that joke was gonna happen at some point.
I whispered to Liam,
Is
thanks,
somebody
old chicks.
asking it or just telling me all about
I'm just telling you all about it.
it?
So, do we need to roll initiative?
Sure.
I say, I
Sure
don't have
or
command
yes?
prepared.
Those are two different responses.
I don't like this.
Oh, God.
I had a 22.
Oh, I didn't get your. It said
didn't
I
select
didn't
my
get my
guy.
tracker, so I'm
Oh.
gonna select it, and I'm gonna. Oh, same one. Works.
Can I have 20? Because that's what I first got.
Oh, no.
I would
Hold
say
on.
yes.
Oh.
Yeah, you can have it. I mean, it shows the people. I have like quadruplets of people though, so hold on while I remove everybody.
Hey.
Okay. Now, see if you can add yourselves back in.
We re-rolling?
Reroll and then edit your roll to what it was previously.
Yeah, go for it. Like I said, the problem is that I had like quadruplets of people.
Hey, told you we 20, dang it.
Where'd my...
You just have to make sure to click on your.
Why won't it let me edit? 4.
Mine didn't earlier.
There
I
we
think
go.
you need to keep your icon selected.
It is selected. I think it doesn't like my keypad versus my like numbers up above the letters.
You have numlock on?
Yes, I've got numlock on. I leave numlock on. I don't know why there is such a thing as numlock.
You are my friend.
Why would anybody use that for arrows?
No,
Blame somebody in the 1980s.
we buy 17-inch laptops because those are the only. Specifically.
Anybody who turns off numlock is a heathen and should be shot.
Well, I guess then shoot the people to make Windows because it's off by default.
I know. All the
Well, actually, it's usually a BIOS setting.
Yeah. I don't know why.
Alright, you guys, let's do this.
I don't want to do this.
I don't want to do
So,
this, and I like hitting
We're
stuff.
doing this.
Like
Let's go.
I literally like hitting stuff. That's in my Yeah,
Go.
and I don't want to do this.
Let's go. Come on.
What time of year is it? Can you just let me know this really fast?
Swampy? No. It would be spring.
Spring. Okay.
Yeah. So if you want to use that, spring.
Yep. I'm getting that.
Well, at least the will-o-wisps aren't attacking.
Yet.
Yet.
You didn't color code them or anything.
It could just be little groups of herpes. Never know.
Could be gas bubbles from the swamp.
That's
Okay,
true. We
so
should
when
shoot them
I-
with a fire arrow.
All right. So what's
Alright, so
happening?
When I swung and I went for the 26, that missed, right? Or did it go through her? What?
It went through everything.
Alright.
You did not feel any connection.
Fake.
Well then.
So are we in battle then, or?
Can I just yell out, ma'am, I don't think he meant that. He just doesn't like to be touched.
Man, he totally meant that. He likes old chicks.
Well, since we're in initiative, shouldn't we be doing this in order?
Yeah.
Is that all the... You can only talk in order too on initiative?
Correct.
Jeez. Worthless.
So can I try to talk to her?
Sure.
Okay. So I'm gonna say, yeah, he didn't mean that. Who are you?
I've already told you my name. Mario, you're actually attacking.
I'm not so sure I want to. Do I have to?
No, you don't have to.
Okay, what are my options?
You can ready yourself in case you get attacked. You can do basically nothing. You can move and just pass your turn, or you can just pass your turn.
I think I'm just gonna pass because I'm not entirely sure I want to attack at this moment.
Okay. Liam, what are you doing?
I'm going to ready myself, so if, since I don't really know what's going on, so if anybody gets attacked, I'm going to, let's go with cast Sacred Flame on people.
Okay. Zerevex, you're directly in front of her. She moves towards you. Oops, I'm on the wrong layer. Zerevex, she moves towards you, and she aims to reach out for you. She rolls a 17. Does it hit?
No.
And her arm does nothing to you. But she whispers, "Oh dear, it's okay. Just listen to me." And then that's it. That's all the words she gets out. Falafel.
Doesn't that count as an attack?
Yep.
So, don't I get a reaction to release my sacred flame on her?
You could, yeah.
Well, let's do that.
What you feel like should happen from that spell does not happen.
Create another guess.
So while you see your flame in that spot, it seems to coexist in the same plane as the hag. Lark, it's your turn.
What about me?
What? You were right on there. Oh, it was you. Okay, go. Sorry.
Jesus.
Sorry.
My bad.
I would like to first do Arcana check to see whether I think that she might be shifted onto another plane.
Sure.
Oh.
It is quite clear to you that she's not on this plane.
Which plane she's on?
Would I know that from that check?
You would not know that from the check. You just know that she's very much not on this plane.
Even if I combined it with my history of, let's say, hags?
If you did... I'm thinking. That's my unthinking time. You would assume this was probably just on the ethereal plane.
All right. Would I know whether or not she could hurt us from that plane?
Yes, you would very much know that hags are capable of hurting from the ethereal plane.
Huh. Let's see if I have anything that can do something about this. The answer is pretty much no. All right. Then I would like to. I'd like to yell at the hag. State your intentions.
Okay. She yells back, "Oh, but it's you that are visiting me. State your intentions."
I have done nothing to you.
And she says, "And that is true." And that's your turn. Lark?
Can I try shooting the will-o-wisps?
I am going to take a moment here as your DM and say, I want you to think about that.
Don't do it.
Stay away from herpes.
So there's no way that they're causing this to be there, right?
What?
There's no way that the will-o-wisps are causing us to see this hag, right?
You have to roll for that. So if you want to roll for perception, or if you want to roll for really just perception, or if you have high nature, you would be unsure if the wisps are affecting what you're seeing. Somebody is drinking something with a metallic object.
Now, I'm just going to hide for now.
Okay.
And be ready to attack.
Zerevex, it's your turn.
I'm gonna take my my bottle of weird water and I'm gonna try and splash some on her. See what happens.
Oh, he gave me a page. So you're pouring out the water?
Some of it, he said.
I'm gonna try and splash some of it. I'm gonna try and splash some of it on her.
So as you go to splash the water out, it forms a shape, and you hear a voice inside your head said, "What do you want of me?" And it rears back, and it looks like it's waiting for a command. No water splashes onto her. It is all in a shape of what you would assume is just a arch of a dragon's head almost.
Then I'm gonna say the hag's head.
Alrighty.
That's it.
Cool. I'll roll for you. It lunges forward, but it misses. Not even like it would have hit if everything else was hitting. It just plain misses.
Okay. Then I'm going to back up a step or two.
Okay. Moroz.
All right, I'm going to rush forward, and that should have, I believe that. On. Yep. Perfect. I'm going to rush forward, sit down, and pull out my daily ration of haggis. Scotch Russian Dragonborn.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just gonna eat it in front of her and look at her.
Okay. Anyway, it's your turn.
So I still wasn't able to perceive that for sure whether or not she was there, but after the sword swipe went through her, is it fine for me to assume that I can tell that she's not there at least? Like, I obviously probably wouldn't know she's on another plane, but I could at least say she's not there.
Correct.
Oh.
Okay.
Sorry, I had one follow-up. So my attempt is to stand there and beat the shield, absorb the blows. So we're trying to get Haggis head, but...
Okay.
So I'm going to call out and say, my lady, if there's nothing to fear, why would you call us onto a boat that is not there?
Oh, it's okay. It's as real as I am when you stand on it. But you're not here for this. You're not here really for this at all. And that's what she says to you. Oops, I skipped Mario.
That's probably okay. I'm still not sure what's going on.
Liam, it's your turn.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Remove
gonna
the
move
water from under her.
Up so I can help protect people.
Okay. That's it?
I guess, since I can't really attack her.
Okay. Zilla reaches out again, moves and reaches out for Moroz, Zerevex, Liam, and sorry, I can't talk today. Moroz, you have an attack of opportunity if you wish to take it.
Right, I'm going to try to occupy her space.
Go for it. Congratulations, you're now standing in the same place.
I was in a slightly different place. I'm now in a slightly more different place. And I know I can't touch her. I haggis. I'm just slap her in the face.
As your attack of opportunity?
I mean, yes, I can't touch her, but if I connect with her, actually, yeah. So I'll roll because obviously I'm somewhat attacking by slapping her in the face with my haggis.
Yep. It's a 1d4 if it gets, but
I don't. What do I roll to see if I hit with haggis?
Improvised weapon.
Yeah.
Where?
I mean, it's the same.
Where is the improvised? What?
It's just a d20. There's no plus or minus to it. There's no proficiency to it.
Me, so I'm not going to hit anyway. I only have acrobatics. I have nothing.
So now it's old Zilla Gristlegum right in front of Zerevex, and she reaches out again. And she plucks the statue from you and goes, "Oh yes, there are better ways to deal with this than fighting. Perhaps you'd like a bargain."
What statue?
Oh, not the statue, the jug.
What bargain?
Put down your sword and we can talk about it a little bit. We can discuss all the ways to get back at White Street.
Swords aren't doing anything anyway.
All right. Now, did she actually get the jug from me, or was she just trying to grab it?
She plucked it from you. She's not holding onto it very tightly, by the way.
All right. Well, I'm gonna put away my weapon then.
Okay. Are you leaving combat?
Yeah.
Anybody else leaving combat?
I would like, before leaving combat, I'd like to ask, why should we trust you?
You should never trust anyone, dear. Especially White Street.
Obviously,
Right.
you don't like Y Street. Don't you like Y Street?
Hold on. Lark, are you leaving combat?
Sorry.
Yeah, I guess I'll leave combat.
Moroz, Moroz, you can talk.
I still menacingly hold my haggis and I say, "What's your problem with Y Street?"
What's your problem with haggis?
What?
She asked what your problem with haggis is, since you're flailing haggis around.
I have no problem. I'm eating it. It's delicious. I slap her symbolically on the face with it. I know I can't touch her. I'm just. Usually I'm like this, but now I'm
I'll
like.
give you all 3 seconds to retcon your action.
What?
I'll give you all 3 seconds to retcon your action. 1 minute.
So I just waggle it right in front of her, not actually touch her with it.
Okay. Okay.
I love it. I say I love it. I waggle it in front.
Okay. Eliwick, are you leaving combat?
Yeah.
Mariel? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Liam?
I suppose there is nothing to be gained by more senseless violence here.
I mean, there's always something to be gained. And Zilla's leaving as well.
Not really. We can't touch her.
But she can touch you.
No.
You.
Not really a gain
touch
here.
us.
So,
When I was 4 levels higher as a warlock and I could plane shift.
yeah, that would be interesting. Okay, so now that you guys have put down your sword, she hands the jug back to Zerevex and says, "So, let's make a bargain. Follow me to my house."
So she gave it back?
Yep, she gave it back, and she disappeared over there. And appeared.
Also, what happened to the water thing that summoned?
It's still kind of hanging out of its jug.
Is the boat still there?
It
Yep,
looks like it's still there.
Is the boat solid now?
There.
Yep, the boat is now solid.
I'm
It's
gonna
much
kick
more
it just to make
rickety than
sure.
It's much more rickety than you first thought.
I'm literally just gonna nudge it with my foot to see if I actually connect.
Sure. You connect to it, and actually the boat kind of skids across the water, and then actually starts heading off in a different direction, the direction it came from.
Well, hang on a second. So we don't see
Where'd it
any
go, Moroz?
land or water here. Is it in the middle of the water, or is it on land at all?
So that line is a pretty good depiction of where.
Right. Well, then what I would
That was
try to
me.
do, is I would try to kick it. I would try to kick it over here so that if it moved, it would sort of direct itself, back into shore. I'm not trying to kick it out to sea. I'm just trying to touch
No
it.
matter where you kick it, it's going to head off in this direction.
Okay.
So
Oh!
now she's just behind us.
Yep, she's behind you.
Okay, I'm gonna turn
Whoa.
around and maybe back up a little bit.
10 feet. Okay.
Yeah.
I
You
think,
guys
fellows, we may be a bit out of our league here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Follow me, dear.
I'm gonna
Follow me. And she starts to head towards one of the mud huts. And she goes
before
inside.
heading that way, I'm gonna command the water thing to say back in your jug.
And you hear in your head, as you please, and he disappears into his jug. Again, it just looks like it's kind of water and waves.
Wait,
Inside the jug, it looks like water, waves, like it did before. Alright, so I'm assuming everybody's following into the hut.
Yeah. Otherwise,
towards
drawing
the
the river on fire.
Is it just an open door of the hut?
Oh my god, I should take away.
Head over here.
That is... It's Sea of Cheetos.
Yeah, it's just an open door in the hut. So as you enter, you smell the smell of dead things, decay, rot, flesh. There's a large cauldron in the center. It's very stereotypical. There's strange smells coming from it, and you can see old Zilla Bristlegums lit up by the light of her own cauldron. And she says, "Well, a deal," and pulls out a parchment paper. And that's where we're gonna end for tonight. Is you guys are striking a deal with a hag.
Cool.
So, how do you guys feel?
Scared.
On the devil.
I feel completely worthless. Because
I need some
deal
magic
with
weapons
physical,
or something.
I don't think...
I was wondering if I could tell if the smell of like the dead things was like a negative dead smell or if it was more natural. Like this is like if it was evil or.
So you're wondering if it's decay or something that she killed for food.
Yeah, like if it's just not supposed to be there or.
You can do a nature check.
Woo. Here is. Oh, that's gonna be great. Yeah.
There's a lot of smells coming from this hut. Some of it natural, but overall you can smell a very metallic iron smell.
Oh, do I actually have to be walking in? Can I, based on that, can I stay on the outer edges?
You can scoot yourself back a little bit. You can be like, I want to go in. No, just kidding. I'll be back here.
I'll move back here. Is that where the edge is? I don't like this.
We need a hut. Can you give us a Cheeto waved hut to figure out what's going on?
A hut.
Okay, so we're back to the blue tortilla chips then.
Cool. Well, that's
Am I
fun.
in the hut right now?
Going to this, yeah.
Everybody's like, fuck this, I'm out of the hut.
It's the acorn of power hut.
It looks like a Dorito. Another link back to Yaldap.
Yeah. We got it.
3 sides of power, Triforce. We're in the world of Zelda.
So I'm gonna be the annoying person. Do we get XP?
Does it look like it's a cool ranch? Hut slash Dorito. Whoa!
Well, there's
Source
fireworks
of
going off,
green.
so we did something right.
Apparently the walls of the hut are...
I'm sorry, I can't help it. I don't get to use it as often as I want to. You whole time. I really do. You move you guys to the village to do stuff.
Oh my
Okay. As for XP, everybody take 50 experience.
Up.
No.
50, you say?
Yeah, it's 50.
Whoa.
9:30.
Level up, Joe.
To level up, isn't it?
For a lot of us, it is.
Next
I have
long rest, anyways.
I have dung.
9:30.
Although we can't technically level up to a long rest.
Probably
Correct.
just take a long rest in the hag's hut. What you gonna do?
I mean,
So
it
you want to
depends
give
on-
everybody 88 experience?
No.
No, that whole night for 50.
You guys just kind of flailed around in the swamp.
I flailed
That's
expertly
true.
acrobatically.
We flailed in character.
Flail in character. Take 2 extra experience.
I flailed haggis.
No, that's where we end for the night.
All right, well that was
Yeah.
different.
Kind of sad we're ending already. I was having fun.
It would be great if we could continue on. It feels like we should have another hour, but
I know, right?
Ruining everything.
If only we could like
Stupid
fall back to
Congress.
a hour.
Only that was something our culture did. But cool.
All right, guys. See
Okay, toodaloos.
y'all
Yeah.
later.
Yeah.
All right. See you next week.
Night.
Yeah.
Night.
Bye-bye.